Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are in the kitchen because we're making some Halloween treats. And I don't know about you, but I am super into Halloween this year. I'm not sure if it's because we decorated early or maybe just because all of the holidays in 2020 have been canceled so far. I'm not really sure, but regardless, we're making 4 sweet treats and 2 salty today. They will be perfect for your Halloween get-together, or if you just want to make something fun for your family or for your kids, or just for yourself. That works too, because you know I'm excited to eat some of these today. If you are new here, welcome, and I hope you hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into that first treat. We're starting out with no-bake candy corn cheesecakes. First, we're gonna grab some graham crackers and pound them up to make some graham cracker crumbs. You'll need 3/4 cups of the crumbs, 1/8 cup sugar, and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Stir all this together until all of the crumbs are moist. Now grab whatever size cups or dishes that you would like to use. Here I'm using 3.5 ounce cups, and this recipe will make 12 portions. Scoop a little bit of the graham cracker mixture into the bottom of the cup to make a crust layer. Now put this aside for later. You'll need 16 ounces of cream cheese and mix that for 1 to 2 minutes or until it is nice and smooth. Now add 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and mix until it's well combined. Now put that mixture to the side, and you'll need 1.5 cups of cold heavy whipping cream. Whisk that together until there are stiff peaks. Now use a spatula to fold the whipped cream into the cream cheese mixture. Now grab a piping bag, or if you're DIYing it like me, grab a Ziploc and put 1/3 of it into the bag. Now add yellow food coloring to what's remaining in your bowl until you get that bright candy corn yellow. Now put half of the yellow into another piping bag. Now to make orange with what's remaining. And then you guessed it, put that into a piping bag. Grab your yellow, cut the tip off, and start piping your first layer. You could spoon your layers in, but piping them is going to ensure that you have defined layers. After each layer, make sure you shake the cup so it lays flat before adding the next. And then top with candy corn. Alrighty, I'm so excited to try this. It turned out just adorable, and it's the perfect size, like a little shooter dessert. I think I will add a little dollop of whipped cream next time so the candy corn sits a little higher. Plus, whipped cream never hurt anyone. But let's see what it tastes like. Oh yeah, I will be making this again. And I'm glad I decided to do the crust. I almost just skipped it, but honestly, the crust is the best part. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and get on to our next one. Meringue Ghosts are up next. First, separate 4 large eggs. Beat the egg whites until foamy and then add half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And then continue to beat it until it holds soft peaks. While you continue to mix, slowly add 1 cup of powdered sugar until the meringue holds glossy, stiff peaks. Then gently fold in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once complete, transfer the meringue into a piping bag. I have a little hack for you. Find the corner of the bag and put it into the center of a bowl and wrap the edge of the bag around the bowl. This will prop up the bag and it makes your life so much easier. Now on a lined baking sheet, pipe your ghosts in a swirl motion. Can you guys tell I was a little nervous to start here? Now pop them in the oven for an hour at 225 and then turn off the oven and let them cool for an hour. Once they're completely cool, I took them out of the oven and grabbed this edible food marker I got at Michael's, and I drew little faces on them. I think these would look so cute as a little cake or cupcake topper. Alright guys, is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I mean, come on, like, why have I never done this before? Let's see how they taste. Can you hear that? If you've never had a meringue before, it's kind of like a crunchy marshmallow, I guess. Delicious. Oh, these might be my favorite. I don't want to eat his little face. Next up are dirt cups, and we're going to kind of speed through it until we get to the decorations. I made some instant chocolate pudding and separated the cookies and cream from the Oreo. I then mashed up the cookie part. This will be our topsoil. You could start assembling now, but I like more layers than that, so I whipped up some heavy cream, and I ended up adding the Oreo cream as well, just so it didn't go to waste. And then I mixed in some of the pudding. So now we can make layers with the pudding, the mousse-like mixture. I made extra of the crust from the candy corn cheesecake on purpose, and then of course the Oreos for the top layer. And then I started to assemble, and I mixed up the layers as I went. There's no need for them to match as long as the Oreos are on the top. I used the little pumpkin candy corns to decorate one as a pumpkin patch, and this is especially cute with a larger cup. And then, of course, the classic dirt cup with gummy worms. I added some skull and bone candies to one of them. And then I wrote RIP with that edible marker on a mulatto cookie to make it look like a tombstone. I think these little dirt cups turned out so cute, and I think the little tombstone one is my favorite. I still have more treats to eat later, so I think I am gonna skip eating this one and give this one to Will. He's over there studying, so I keep bringing him his little treats, and he's a happy camper. Now on to Halloween chocolate-covered Oreos. Go ahead and melt down your favorite melting chocolate and put it in a piping bag. Then pipe horizontal stripes all over your Oreo. And before it dries, add 2 little eyeball candies and you have a mummy. Melt down some milk chocolate and put your Oreo on a skewer. I then insert the Oreo into the chocolate and spoon more on top. Give it a little shake to get the excess off and transfer to parchment paper. Once your chocolate is set, you can really decorate these however you'd like. I decided to write boo and make the O's into 2 little eyeballs. And then I also made a spider web. For some reason, my piping game was a little off this day, and on days like that, I normally just resort to fun colors. As you guys know, the chocolate dip Oreos are delicious. I kind of already ate all the decorating mess ups, so I'm not gonna try one right now for you guys. But let's just get right into our next snack. Now we're switching from sweet to savory with this pumpkin cheese ball. You'll need 16 ounces of cream cheese. Go ahead and mix that up until it's smooth. Add 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. as many chives as you'd like. I cut up 3. And then 1 minced jalapeno. If you're not a fan of spice, you can use 1/4 of a bell pepper. And then add 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese and mix together. Spoon the mixture into some plastic wrap, wrap it up, and then shape into your pumpkin. And then put it in the fridge for at least an hour. This will make it easier to work with. Once it's chilled, unwrap it and roll it into your favorite cheesy chips. I use cheddar Pringles, but you can also use Doritos. Grab a string and press it diagonally into your cheese ball to make the little indents on the pumpkin. And then grab the top of your jalapeno or your bell pepper for the stem. Okay, I need to find the ugliest side of this thing because I still have to take cute pictures of it, hopefully. Let's see. Oh wow. I'm so mad. Like, why haven't I made a cheese ball before? Ever in my life? It's genius. It's easy, delicious. It does have a kick to it, so if you don't like jalapenos, do the bell peppers instead. At our party, I'm gonna serve this, as well as some guacamole and then some buffalo chicken dip. I feel like the green of the guac and the orange of the buffalo dip will work well for Halloween. And I'm gonna serve them with these blue corn tortilla chips because they're black. I might need to steal one more. Now on to deviled eggs decorated in 5 Halloween-y ways. I already hard-boiled all of my eggs, but I did take a few and crack them with a spoon. Then I used red food dye to color some hot water and let the eggs soak in the water for about 10 minutes. And then, of course, I accidentally bumped the counter and made a mess out of my white towel. Fun stuff. I went ahead and did the same with some black food coloring. And then I threw in some gloves and peeled the eggs to reveal this cracked effect. I took the egg we soaked in the red dye, filled it up, and then placed an olive on top to be an eyeball. And then I took some black chips, broke them up to make little wings for a bat. And then I took some filling and colored it green. I think in the future I'll just add some avocado to get a more natural green. And then I filled the black cracked egg. This is supposed to be like a rotten egg. I felt like it needed a little something, so I just added some black pepper. And then I colored some filling orange, filled up some eggs, added a little sprinkle of paprika, and then a chive for a pumpkin stem. And then last but not least, I cut up some olives to make a little spider. Okay, I am so glad I made these. I almost didn't, but I think they turned out so cute. And deviled eggs are one of those things that I never think about, ever. But when they're at a potluck or at someone's party or something, people eat them up fast. And it's just, I don't know, it always shocks me that they eat them so fast. So I'm glad that I found some cute ways to decorate them for Halloween. I hope you guys got a little bit of Halloween inspiration today and hopefully had some fun. Let me know down in the comments below if you try any of these recipes or if you have a different Halloween recipe that I should give a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!